I just wanted to report exactly what I saw. I did it to the best of my abilities.
Counterpoint?
As I can be. Yes.
Counterpoint?
Yeah.
You know, Bill, I think you're right in saying that people have made too much of this, okay? It's not the Ulta Summit. You're not Churchill. Kid Rock is not Stalin. Trump sure shit isn't FDR, okay? So, yes, I believe too much has been made about this, but I think you've fallen into the trap. I think I represent 99% of the internet when I say this, is that you've played the game of proximity is principle. And what people are worried about is not your motivation. We believe you. We love you, Bill. Everybody loves Bill, right?
That's the political correctness coming in.
I'm not questioning your motivation. I'm questioning Trump's, okay? And if we can say that you went there in good faith, but
seriously?
Maybe, just maybe, he wasn't there in good faith. I mean, you sold him on the Iran deal and he took it in. I mean, give me a break, okay? So the idea here is that your motivation is sound, but what's the impact? And I think a lot of people out there, fans of yours, people who love you, people who are fans of you, like me, I've been fans of you.
I watch pundits and commentators who take a position and want to die on that hill. And for many people, it's important to hold a position, which is great. I am all for holding a position and being consistent about that position. The person who is trying to react to Bill Maher's White House visit and his commentary about him not seeing the guy that mainstream media shows behind the camera, and he didn't meet that guy when they had dinner. And he basically said, this is my experience, and I think that it's great that we were able to have dinner and I could see him in his element. And people have an issue with that because they don't want the opposition humanized. And that is an unfortunate thing. It's important for us to be able to disagree and not demonize people. I'm going to say this, and if my wife is watching this, my wife and I do not agree on everything. We don't. And when I say everything, I mean food preferences, okay? We agree on how we want to raise our kids. We agree on principles of faith. We are both Christians and followers of Jesus. Those are non-negotiables, all right? Now, when it comes to things like my YouTube videos, look, I see the comment section and you guys are like, oh, you know, you're not partisan. Look, I can send you a text message. My wife said, look, I don't think you're being non-partisan here. So look, you in the comment section, like, look, my wife already does it, okay, on a one-on-one thing. And because she doesn't take the same position as I do, doesn't mean that I have to demonize my wife. It doesn't mean I have to insult her. It doesn't mean I have to make up stories about things that she did or said because I want everyone else to see me as a good guy and see her as the bad person. So we have to learn how to listen to each other, take opposite positions, but yet be able to function in a way that allows for an exchange of ideas.
Don't patronize me, dude.
Okay.
I don't know you. I never met you.
I'm just saying that this comes from
not
a place
everybody
of
has to
love.
like it.
All I'm
That's
saying
what we said. There are people who didn't want it to happen at all. You sound like one of them. It's okay.
No.
But did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Like, what is the alternative to not talking? Just sit at your lunch table and don't talk to anybody.
Talk to him. I've interviewed Trump. Here's the interview.
That's just not an interview. This was not an interview.
I agree with the principle of engagement. I'm just saying, from his perspective, you have to understand that people out there know, all Americans know, that for him this was a PR stunt, and in his view, he was propping that PR stunt. Okay.
How do you know that?
I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
That doesn't mean it wasn't the right thing to do. It just lower.
But if you go on social media for 5 minutes now, you just have these tribal fury raging all day long. Everyone's got to be implacably there, implacably here. And actually, most Americans and most Brits, they're not like that. So there's this screaming going on between these tribes, and actually walking across across that line, sitting down, having dinner, having a laugh, having a chat. And then the idea that Bill Maher is now going to stop criticizing Donald Trump
I didn't do it
with him is preposterous.
I didn't do it before. I didn't do it in the monologue. I didn't do it with Steve Bannon. And the fact that you began your little rant with the internet, that tells me everything. You take your cues from the internet. Good luck.
No. Listen.
The internet is a cesspool that just wants to fight. And it's okay.
I support what you're trying to do. I'm just saying the expectation that Donald Trump is going to be changed by such
I said in the piece I did not think that was going to happen.
To watch the rest of this exchange, the link will be in the show notes. So I've given my feedback on this. This is the thing that we keep seeing with this current format of politics and of news commentary. Let me know what you think in the comment section of my reaction and my opinion on this video, and what you think of this clip. Let me know in the comment section.
Having a rough day? Do you find yourself acting irrationally? Do you get mistaken as a hyena when you laugh? Or do word salads occur frequently? Now there's help. Introducing Trumpanol. Trumpanol is designed specifically for those suffering with Trump derangement syndrome. Don't allow TDS to control your life anymore. Trumpanol is fast-acting, delivering relief from the stress of campaign season. Side effects may include registering as a Republican or voting for Donald Trump. Consult with your doctor before taking Trumpanol.